Look, there he is. He's eating my trail mix.
He's out there. We just got up. Your baby.
Look at Gemma. Gemma! I gotta go get her. All right, we are finally on our morning walk, noon. And we're really high up. You can kind of barely see how high we are. A little post oak savanna, if you're familiar with Texas. It's a kind of veins that run through the central east part of Texas. A really important ecosystem. There's something over here moving. I don't know, maybe a lizard or something. Or maybe a little bird. I talked to the park ranger this morning and told her about the raccoons last night, and she said, yes, they're very friendly. You have to put everything up. So I had to put the ice chest, I have the dog's raw food in there, so I had to put the ice chest inside of the truck. So those raccoons, I swear, they woke me up about 4 or 5 times last night. I finally opened up the window so Gemma could see them, and the moon was full so you could see everything. And they were in the back of the pickup truck, and I had to really shoo them out, and they were just kind of looking at me like, really, you're gonna make us get out of here? And I had to say, get out of here, and they'd get out of the truck. God, I had to put something really heavy on top of one of the ice chests because I know they could have gotten in there. Hey, there's Mexican plum. My dad, we call these sand plums. Make really good jelly. It's probably my favorite jelly to make. Another plum we came across, the Chickasaw plum, but I'm pretty sure the one we made the jelly with is that Mexican plum. But there was other plant labels. I really like these interpretive trails. This one was really neat. This gamma grass was a main food source of the bison. And now we've come down to the lake, obviously. Really clear. This is I think it's the Lake Loop Trail. It goes around for a lot of the lake. I just pointed those turtles out to a couple of people with little kids. It's amazing what you miss, what people, when they're not looking. The canoe out there. A nice little picnic area. I'm gonna go to one of the other trails that's a little bit more challenging, but I just like to take the dogs in these shaded areas. Poodle's always got to get in the water. You probably already know this, but in Texas, you don't have to have a fishing license to fish in a lake that's totally contained within a state park. So if the whole boundary of the lake or body of water is within the park, you can fish for free. And here's some more of the American beauty berries. I think in one of my other videos they were still green, and here now they're spent, but they're edible. So now we're on Loop B, I think. There's some more. I don't think they're a primo food source for birds, but they will eat them when everything else is kind of gone. And this one says challenging, so we'll see. I know it goes way down in this ravine. This is like our third walk today. They should be sleepy tonight. I had to change my shirt. It was kind of hot. But it's nice in the shade, of course. There's some American Beauty that's not so spent. You've never smelled it. It has a really distinct perfumey smell, interesting smell. It takes me right back to my childhood. We used to play with it all the time.
Got a little bridge.
Oh, the water's pretty and clear and clean. Okay. Yeah, they finally feel comfortable on that thing playing. They're on the tie out. Oh my gosh. What y'all doing? I was going to show you some of just more of the campsite. I really like the fire. I like the little stepping stones too. Or not stepping stones, it's just kind of a barrier wall. I know, just a second. And then right there too. But look at the fire pit. Isn't that a nice idea? I like that they have those barrier rocks right there, just to kind of retain the heat and just for safety. And they also have the little retainer wall here. And I think that's really nice. And then this wall, this little retainer area goes all the way around. This is a huge campsite, but I'm on the end, so there's the road, one of the roads. I know. There's our camper. I'm packing up. So there's one of the roads, and then our site's this whole area here. And nobody showed up at that campsite across. That's a pool. No, wait. That's a regular site. It's the back end. And then, and they're playing again. Yay, they finally feel comfortable enough to play. Gemma. Oh, stopped by the rope. The people, one next to me is a pull-through site, but nobody showed up to that one. And that's one of the bathhouses over there. Really nice. Those look pretty new. Some tent campers across, and this, I guess, is that called a fifth wheel? I don't know. And the closest people I have is a couple of campsites over. And look what I found. That is passion vine. I have that growing. It was hard to find, actually. This is passion vine. This is the host plant for the Gulf fritillary and variegated fritillary butterflies. And actually, if you want to look it up, the variegated fritillary is supposedly, well, they say it's one of the most beautiful chrysalids in the world. It's amazing. I've raised these butterflies, and the chrysalis is, remember those old-timey foil Christmas ornaments that were so fragile? It looks like that. It's a real pretty light green, like a sage green with gold. It is unbelievable. It is so pretty. Here's some more of it. And then look at the little water thing. There's some purple salvia. Look, isn't that pretty? I want to show you how high up we are too, if you can see it. So let's see. See that in the middle of the screen, that little blue dark area? That's a ridge line of trees. So that tells you how hilly this is in this area. If you've gotten this far in the video, thanks for watching and thanks for staying to the end. I know these videos don't get a ton of views, but I like showing people places we go, places we camp.